someone to the patrol then.
I could do it for Last Evil because he didn't get one.
Please do it.
All right, Last Evil. Well.
No.
He muted himself.
That's exactly what we didn't want.
Wait, did I mute myself?
You muted yourself.
Oh, wait, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry. Here we go. Last Evil, welcome to the patrol.
What? He did it again!
He muted himself again!
I'm not muting myself. It's not. It's the noise gate's weird.
You're
Last Evil, welcome to the patrol. Thank you for subscribing. Supporting what I do and making it a viable thing for me to sit down your cape and your rain stick.
Rob.
Start the night in search of llamas and thunder strike fear to their hearts.
Stop
What?
muting yourself, though.
Every
I
time,
know.
every like 4 seconds, it just mutes yourself.
Yeah, I don't know
Jesus
what the
Christ,
hell's
Rob.
happening there.
That
It's
was
your noise gate. You're clipping so hard, it's going the other way, and it's going underneath the noise gate.
That's very strange.
well. We're
You have
gonna
all
play.
correct on?
We're gonna play Afterbirth Plus, and then we're gonna play RedOut finally, and then we're gonna play Pinturillo with people. Shall we get started with an Afterbirth Plus?
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Seed?
ask if we're playing Afterbirth Plus or Antibirth, but I picked the right one.
Well, before you start, I have a question.
Yeah.
Should I continue this looping run where I'm incredibly powerful, or should I...
Spoilers.
Where are you
Well.
at on your run?
On my looping run, I'm on the 2nd floor.
You should probably start a new one.
Yeah? Alright.
You're not gonna get anything out of it anyway.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's so cool. I broke the game with the Void.
Sometimes it's more meaningful to start from 0. Or to start from 10 and then work back to 0, like in Bass Ackwards.
How do you duplicate a file? Because I want to save that so I can kill people.
I think it's
You gotta go-
Alt-F2.
Oh, it's that simple? I thought you had to go into like the app data, mobile, go streaming apps, whatever the fuck, and
Yeah,
then
that
copy
doesn't
the
do it.
file there.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm ready. I'm ready for your seed.
Nick, I don't know what you're gonna do here for character, but I put myself in your hands.
All right, let's do a Maggie run.
What?
Oh, no. Please, God, no.
Seriously?
Okay,
No.
fine. Okay, fine. Let's do an Eden run.
Okay.
That's acceptable, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do an Eden run.
Okay, coming up. All right, I'm already not happy with this start, but let's see. 3RK9. Yeah. Okay, the second line to that actually makes that hilarious, because the second line is 4L3W.
It's like almost Last Grey Wolf. I see.
The last 3 wolf. The last 3 wolves.
That's really weird.
Just play Greedier mode for the next hour.
I never want to play that.
No, actually.
How about
kill me.
no, Scott?
I would much rather die.
Does everybody else have negative 0.46 luck right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
specific.
Just checking.
Yeah. We all have the Pokeball then?
Yes.
Yep.
I would imagine.
I'm gonna throw it at a fly or something.
I did not know that seeds were the same for Edens. I was not aware.
Robert.
I
Totally
did not-
seeded.
Yo, I haven't played this game in like a million years.
You should
What do you
use.
think about it?
Oh wait, people are right. You should use Friend Ball on the stone dudes that rush you down.
But they don't do damage.
Yeah.
They'll just push an enemy around the room for you.
Well, they
That
will.
seems fun.
Well, they will. Matchbox
Will they
20.
do damage?
No, they won't do damage. I think.
Rip.
Probably. I don't know.
So what's new?
much.
Yeah, Rob, you were playing Afterbirth Plus today. How are you enjoying the expansion so far?
I really, really like Void.
Yes.
Void is a lot of fun. I actually think that's like Apollyon or Apollyon might be like the first character in forever that I will want to play over Isaac ever.
It makes all the other characters look like, you know, they're worthless.
Little babies.
Yeah, you're like, okay, Isaac's got the D6, Maggie has HP, Kane has tears, Judas has damage. Apollyon has an item that sucks all other items inside of it and then spits it all out with like a sweet dramatic effect. Like,
Yeah.
what would you choose in this situation?
Exactly. Like it's like the first starting character item that makes me want to play it. Like,
Yeah.
The other ones are just like, I'll play this one for an unlock, you know, and then never touch him again.
I busted my ass last night doing a really annoying challenge where all the time, everywhere I went, I couldn't see anything 'cause there's no map. and it kept teleporting me everywhere, so I had no idea. It was like purgatory. And at the end of the whole thing, I unlocked that Maggie can now hold a pill.
Like to start the run?
Yes.
Oh,
She
man.
starts with a pill.
Spoilers.
Now starts with a pill. And
Is it always a good pill, or it's...
I think it's just a pill.
Wow,
Yeah, it doesn't
that's...
start with like PhD.
You
or
could get a health down.
Man, that's pretty wild. But it could be a speed upgrade.
That would be the optimal pick, yes.
On the dream scenario, you could get a speed upgrade and be happy.
Hold R, Q, hold R, Q, hold
Right,
R,
yeah.
Q. Yeah.
Dude, I had the Apollyon run that went up on YouTube today. I waited so long to get an active item. Like, I did a run, died on, like, the 3rd floor after getting shit items, and then I was like, okay, here we go. We gotta get an active item. I gotta show, like, the viewers what this void item can do. First active item shows up 3 floors deep. It's Forget Me Now. I suck it up without even thinking about it. And then every time I press the space bar, I use Forget Me Now, which is actually horrendously boring, but insanely overpowered as well.
Yeah.
Is you just go to the item room.
To show what the effect is, so you just wanted anything.
Anything,
Well,
exactly.
Speaking of overpowered with the Void, this is something that I'm sure they're gonna patch out. So get
Okay.
Mama Mega with Void works.
Yes.
By the way,
Does it stack?
Yeah. Well, it kills the whole floor. Also, Kangaroo 5,000 bits. Thank you very much. Thanks for you.
I thought you meant every
Thank you
6
so much.
rooms you could do another Mama Mega and then like get the effect multiplied or something, but you just mean that it'll go every floor.
Yeah, you just you just completely wipe every floor as you go.
I had
Alright,
that.
so hacks then.
I had that with Void on. Kate and I did a co-op run last night that she put up, presumably on her YouTube channel today, and it was seriously like ridiculous. Like she got Mama Mega, so and also I need to have like a blast shield that I can put on my head whenever I pick up that item, because every room that you walk into is like they're trying to actually fry every neuron in your skull.
Yep, that has to go. That has to go like yesterday. That flashing light, I don't have epilepsy or photosensitivity, but I feel like I'm getting it
Yes.
when I watch that.
Like, I don't want to ruin the subreddit. Either, don't post this on the Isaac subreddit. Post it on our subreddit. But, like, exactly. Every time every room I walk into when I have Mama Mega active on a floor is like that scene from Terminator 2 Judgment Day where Linda Hamilton watches the nukes drop on Los Angeles and her body just bursts into flames. Like, it's too
Grasping
much.
The freaking chain link fence as her skin flays off her body. That's
Exactly.
That part of that movie fucked me up.
It was pretty intense, man.
Yeah, well, should.
I also died.
Aww.
Yeah, this run is not amazing to start with, but
It's
Sucks,
not.
Fat ass.
I just got the D100, so we'll see how that goes.
I want to play.
You beat 6696 for the 6 months in a row.
So you. Sorry, go on.
she also had. Oh, sorry.
No, you go first.
She also had like some kind of. I think we might have glitched the game because every room that we completed, we were getting like 2 runes and 2 pills. So I think like Rune Bag multiplied its effect across co-op or something. We got to the point where seriously it's like, don't pick those up. It's just there's too many. It's not even. We've got Yera and we've got Perthro. Every other pill is just like a waste of our time. Every other rune is just a waste of our time.
Can I tell you guys about how I broke the game with Void?
Oh, please do.
Wait, before you do, I want to explain what Void actually is, because this is literally the 2nd day this game's been out.
That's
Yeah,
true.
fair enough.
Well,
Yeah.
technically,
And
it
not
hasn't
everything's
even been out for 24 hours yet, but let's not even open up
Yeah,
that.
well, the second time the sun
That's a
has
good
risen.
point.
Ocean
Well,
Man.
this- Yeah. So what Void does is it actually will suck up active items, so you can basically activate them at any point over and over again every 6 charges. You can also just steal passive items or any items, really, to just turn them into stat bonuses, which seems really, like, not very good compared to the usual effect. I think it just gives you, like, up to shot speed and, like, lowers your range.
It
Doesn't seem that good.
it gives you a random stat effect.
Okay.
2
I
of them,
think.
2.
Yeah, so I think they might be from like a list though, because I do seem to get a lot of
Yeah.
like
I was
shot
thinking-
speed up, something down.
Yeah, I think they might have specific effects for the things or whatever.
So what that means is as you play through your run and you're picking up stuff, you can basically just keep adding and adding and adding to the ultimate spacebar item.
Yeah.
So just imagine you get like Book of Belial, suck that up. Then you got the damage. Then you suck up, something that gives you black hearts. You use that all the time. You're just getting like a ton of effects every 6 charges.
It makes like one of the reasons I think that it's like the best part of Afterbirth Plus is that it makes rooms that otherwise sucked and items that otherwise sucked actually good. Like, if you walk into a library and it has like 5 shitty books, normally you're like, this is garbage. And now when you walk in, you're like, well, this is garbage, but it makes my spacebar item slightly less garbage. And then if you stack up like slightly less garbage enough times in a row, you can get overpowered, which is kind of cool.
I thought of another unintended consequence, and that's that I think technically you can now pick up Book of Revelations without having to fight horsemen.
I think it will still make you fight the horsemen.
Oh, will it? So does that mean it'll also give you Guppy?
Let me put it this way. I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't.
Well, I just got Mama Mega, so be prepared.
Oh, no.
Don your blast shield.
I haven't tested it. I have been taking the Guppy item before I void it, so I don't know if it does or not.
Yeah, actually, like, for Guppy's head, I always pick it up. And by always, I mean the one time that it's happened, because this has only been out for, like, it's 18 hours. But I always pick it up, and then put it back down, and then void it. But I was wondering, like, if you get Guppy's hairball, and you just pop void, does that give you the Guppy item? I would assume not, but it would be awesome if it did.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Like, does it get chewed up and turn into stats, or does it technically count as you having picked it up and then chewed into stats? I'm assuming it probably does not give you the item, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to test it, but well, so by the way, do you want to know how I
Oh yeah, right, Robert.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had Void, right? And then oh my god, Kangaroosa with another 5,000 bits. Jesus Christ, thank you, sir. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Somebody check on Kangaroosa. Make sure he's okay.
He's diving through a vault full of coins, like Scrooge McDuck.
So I voided Pandora's box. And
Yes. So good.
Yeah. And so then what happened is I found another Pandora's box. So I doubled. So
you can find another one?
Yeah, it was in the shop, and I was like, what? And then I just voided it, so I was like, fuck it, why not?
It's so good, because I actually have exactly the same story. On stream yesterday, I got Pandora's box with Void, and then, like, 8 floors later, I got another Pandora's box.
Really?
But then like, when you get down to one of the womb levels, you're just getting, like, the Bible every time you use it.
Right.
And then on the Cathedral, when I used it, it gave me, like, more Pandora's boxes. And I was like, I think this is just not working.
See, that's why you gotta go to the dark room.
Oh!
Yeah, you get devil items, so...
Really? Wait a minute. Pandora's box that's new, isn't it?
I don't know.
Because previously I thought Pandora's box gives you angel items on the Cathedral, but I didn't think it gave you devil items on the dark room.
Yeah, well, actually, not dark room. Shield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I got like a shitload of devil items. I mean, also there's on the something. I got a bunch of items. So like that's what I was doing. I had a womb labyrinth and just like continually charging up
labyrinth.
Like a female duck,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very similar to that. No, that's more like a twisty spiral stick of meat.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Meaty spiral.
My chat says that the items you pick up for Void don't show up in the item tracker, so I don't believe they get picked up, technically.
That makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Which is a good observation.
That is a good observation.
Smell my fun gear.
No, not doing it.
Smell my fun gear.
I don't wanna.
Nick, you're still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive. They're gonna, like, nerf Void, right? Because it's too good.
I hope that they don't. I really do. Oh my Jesus! Kangaroosa with another 5,000.
I'm telling you, somebody's got to check on that boy.
I think he
so much.
Maybe he figured out how to get infinite bits by watching ads.
Yeah, are you watching like those 5-hour ads for like George Medivh's Transcendental Meditation that show up on Twitch sometimes?
Hey, I'm not complaining if you did figure it out. Then by all means, keep figuring it out.
Which is gonna give you a call soon. Like, you know all those bits you got? No. We're keeping those.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Is Kangaroosa okay?
He's very okay to me, I'll tell you that much.
I hope they don't nerf Void.
Me too.
Because it
What
is...
if they make it Mega Blast levels of charges?
Okay, I actually agree that if they made it like a 12-room charge, I wouldn't be that displeased. But I would like it to not change at all. Because it's fun, and it's overpowered, but it's overpowered in a fun way. And, I mean, some of the runs that have been posted already are, like, proof positive that you can still have a pretty shit run. Like,
Absolutely.
If you just get shit passives, you're still in a tough spot. Because you're like, okay, I got, what's a shit passive? I don't know. Black Bean. Black Bean shows up, you reroll it, you get, like, +1 shot speed. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing. You can still have really... can be...
Yeah.
But it can
Couldn't agree more, honestly.
Oh, did I cut out again? Oh,
A number of times
God.
there.
Are you fucking kidding? I need to... hold on. I'm gonna fuck with the noise gate. Fuck with it. Because I reformatted my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
I heard it didn't fix your Vive, unfortunately, which is very sad.
No, it didn't.
There's like a really laborious song parody in there.
La la la.
I am a Robert,
La 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 la.
and I would like to stream again.
La 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 la.
Gabe,
All right,
forgive me.
La 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 la.
Sometimes
La, la,
I
la,
need to
la, la,
stream
la, la,
alone.
la,
La 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 la.
Gabe, don't kill my vibe.
La la
Nick,
la
how
la.
is Goldman?
Goldman's still waiting for 2 more pieces, but he's mostly together now.
I saw
Yeah.
you were 71% gold.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my mods keeps a percentage tally of where I am in terms of Goldman progress. So when the unlock is completed, I'll let you all know.
Is that like in Mega Man X when you have to find the different parts of Mega Man?
It's very similar. There's actually, for the last part, I have to make sure I ride the minecart and then jump over the gap and then grab the ledge, and then I can learn how to Hadouken.
That's the most annoying one, to be honest with you.
You're
It's the
not
only
finding
really
the
difficult
parts of Mega Man. You're finding the pieces of the Mega Suit that Dr. Light left before he was killed. Or
Okay, here's the thing. Mega Man is a robot. Mega Man is an android who is made up of metal parts and circuitry. His
right.
armor made up of metal parts and circuitry. How do you differentiate the man from the armor?
whatever he's born with, that's the Mega
That's
Man.
Maybelline.
That's the Mega Man?
That's the Mega Man. Whatever he's
What
born.
makes him Mega if he's just born with that stuff?
That's the man.
Yeah,
The
that's
Mega
what I was
is.
gonna
There
say.
you go. You got me. The Mega's
Was he
the
going through
armor.
robot puberty? Was he ever a Mega boy?
Yeah, do they have robo pubes? Like, is it like steel wool or whatever?
The Mega Boy inside the Mega Man.
Tuft of steel wool hanging out
Yeah.
around his mega dick.
He's probably got a mega dick, right?
No, isn't
I'm
Mega
sure
Man
it's
like
easily-
negative 10 years old? Well, I guess
well,
not. He's a Mega
Probably
Man.
thousands of years old. Yeah.
He's thousands of years old.
older
Well,
than all
eventually,
humans.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would think so.
This boss is a fun time. I have a really fun
Take
time.
me by the hand.
I have a really fun time fighting this boss and his infinite shot speed.
What boss are you fighting?
Bighorn.
Oh,
That guy needs a little bit of a nerf. He's way too tanky.
The subreddit is real mad about him.
Yeah. I'm like,
He's cute.
Oh,
I like him
there you
because he's a cat.
thanks Gimpy for the payouts, by the way.
You're welcome.
I also really appreciate that his hands keep spawning directly on top of me. That's
Mega hands.
You don't watch the stream, Twitch hates you. Yeah, sorry guys. I
Dis-
wish I
oh,
could-
disable HTML5.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You'll never
Yeah.
hear this though.
Yeah. Someone who can hear it, tell them to disable HTML5.
I think they can hear it, they just can't see it, weirdly enough.
Fuck these portals and fat bat tomo flies coming out of them.
Fat Bat Tomo flies.
Coming out of the portals.
Holy light, holy shot. What does the butthole do? Belly button.
Belly button gives you a trinket and also lets you hold 2 trinkets.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Chew it up!
Chew him home.
An item has to be amazing for me to not suck it up into my, cell bullshit now.
Yo, I'll tell you, you're preaching to the choir right now. Chat had to stop me from sucking several times. They'd be like, "No, you take this, Rob."
It's
I only
just,
suck a little bit.
it's so novel.
It is. You
Yeah.
gotta suck. You live by the suck. You die by the suck. That's what I always say.
It's like
I've said
the-
it since I was a boy, a young lad.
It's the only character I want to play as right now is suck character.
Yeah, me too.
But just don't, if you're gonna take Forget Me Now, just know what you're getting into. Because the rest of that run is like, hey, we got Shoop the Whoop, that'll be awesome. Oh, never mind, no, because when we press the button, we just teleport to the same floor that we're already on.
Well, it does suck it up though, right?
Yeah, so every time, well, what sucks about it is that I was like,
What sucks about it?
exactly. What sucked about it though was like, I was like, maybe I'll at least shoot a laser as I teleport, but nah. I think because you pick up Forget Me Now, or because I picked up Forget Me Now first, it just like teleports you, and then all the other effects are nullified, unfortunately.
Oh,
It's a priority queue, clearly.
Yeah.
It's going first.
But like Book of Revelations worked though. Like it still gave me a spirit heart at least.
Interesting.
Tears down. Rip.
There's a lot of really complex shit that goes into figuring out how all these synergies work together, because I wouldn't even begin to want to do that myself. Like, knowing the timing and the priority list and, like, how they all interact in every circumstance.
Yeah.
It's so random sometimes, it feels like, anyway.
Oh my god, so random.
Holds up,
I am
sport.
the Penguin of Doom.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No, but no, Void is crazy fun. Which I have not felt that way about a character since like Azazel.
Yeah, actually, I can understand that. Like
Not
we're
even
all
Jacob?
actually, I find Jacob novel. The difference is that Apollyon is actually good. Jacob
Yeah.
is just like scary.
Yeah.
If it works, like an awesome Jacob run is great, but most of them are not awesome.
Is that the Antibirth guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second
Okay, yeah.
character.
Right. Jacob and Esau.
Ow.
It kind of
Yeah.
feels like
Method, where the fuck
Jacob
you at?
is... Jacob is a little bit more like a less annoying, sort of difficult keeper-esque run without it being that difficult, right? And then
Yeah.
you've got Apollyon, which is just more like an Azazel fun run.
I'd say like Jacob is probably like a little bit country, while
Oh, I was gonna
Esau
go
is a
there.
little bit, it's a little bit rock and roll. Pick it up to remove it from the queue.
Cock and hole.
Doesn't that not work in Rebirth? Since Rebirth, that you don't have to pick up an item to remove it from the queue.
Oh no,
or
that
is something
that
else?
still is it's a pivotal skill in like intermediate level Isaac play.
Okay. I thought that was something. It's been so long since I played this game, really.
I wonder if there's like a written test I can take to find out what level my Isaac skill is at.
You've got to be at an advanced level, I think.
I hope so.
Dude, if you can get like, if you get 1001%, you're at an advanced level of Isaac. You got to do the
Or you
keeper stuff
played
for
a
that.
lot of hours and got kind of lucky.
Yeah.
Well, even so.
People probably get lucky when they write the MCATs, right? Like they go, "Oh, I didn't study at all," and then they just accidentally get all the answers right and become a doctor. Or is that specifically what the test is designed to not ever allow to happen?
No, I'm pretty sure that's the majority of it, really.
What's up with the MCATs anyway, dude? Why do you have to take a test before you go to school to become a doctor? It's the reverse of what everybody should get into med school if they just apply, and then you should write the MCATs.
Wait, the student has to write the test to take
They have to
themselves?
devise their own MCATs.
That'd be pretty great. I'd like, my test would be, am I a doctor now? And then the answer is yes. And then I choose
Check
it,
the
and then I
wall to
do
your
it.
left. Is there a diploma? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That sounds like a good system.
Yep.
It's a real meritocracy, you know?
Well, the whole thing, like, the Hippocratic Oath means that, you know, you can only be a doctor if you're a good doctor. So, like, no one would ever break that. It's the honor system.
I thought that was the oath to make sure you stay a hypocrite for your whole life.
That's, we call that the Josh special. It took me a while. I was like, who am I going to throw under the bus that's not here today?
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, there's the obvious one, which is
Hippocrates?
Well, yeah.
The ancient
Yeah, fuck Hippocrates, you know what I'm saying?
the ancient philosopher.
I mean,
Man.
he's not here to defend himself, either.
There's like a lot of people in history that just got fucked with their legacy, right? Like Hippocrates, Now, forever, for time immemorial, your name is going to be synonymous with not standing by your principles. Benedict Arnold, you know? You've become a verb. Are you Benedict Arnolding me right now? Like, way to go. You're history's most famous traitor. Like,
Yeah. Well, there's also Judas, but
Oh!
it's arguable whether or not you'd say history.
You wouldn't say he's.
I
Well,
thought you were-
okay, you do say people are a Judas, I guess. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say whether or not, you know, he was a traitor. Which, I mean, if you look at it from King Herod's perspective,
Right.
which not enough people look at it from King Herod's perspective. Sure,
Well, not
if,
only that, if you look at it from an actual theological perspective, if not for him, the whole of Christianity couldn't have existed the way it does. So in
Yeah,
a way, he is actually the hero of the Christian Bible.
Well, isn't it like?
Whoa.
Okay.
That's
I
intense,
don't know
dude.
I don't know what kind of rabbit hole we want to go down right now, but I'll say that what I'll say is that like God put Jesus on earth to die for our sins.
Pretty
right?
fucked
so
up.
It's like, yeah, so it's kind of like predestination for King Herod and stuff, right? Like that's kind of
Yeah.
not fair to blame him.
dude, that's like
but-
your dad putting you in charge of the corporation that's like about to be audited and then shut down by the government.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks a lot, Dad. Hey,
There's
slugger.
always money in the banana stand.
Yeah. For your 13th birthday, you get to make you the CEO of Enron. Coincidentally, you're not legally culpable for anything that happens for 5 years.
It's funny how that works.
Chat, you know how hard it is for me to respond to you while I'm talking in a conversation here? This thing streamer don't read chat. What do you mean I don't read chat? I'm reading your chat. I'm reading you
Sounds
right
like
now.
you don't read chat.
Chat
Apparently I don't.
Chat yesterday was moving fast enough that I could not read a sentence by the time
Yep.
that it like vanished from the screen, and people were like, "This guy doesn't read chat enough." I read like a billion words
Dude,
per
fucking
second.
17,000
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
There were
seriously, yeah.
Nuts.
There were 3,000 messages per minute. It was like 50 messages per second. People were like, "This guy doesn't read chat enough." It's like War and Peace every second in chat, and I'm paraphrasing comments, and people are like, "Well, that's not really what I asked." And I'm like, God, call me some slack here, dude. It's crazy.
I'm very much excited for the incredible amount of viewership you had, but it was actually frustrating to me that I couldn't even see my own shit when I wrote it.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried memeing, like I couldn't even rack attack, like people wouldn't do
Yeah,
it. They would
it's just gone.
Yeah, it's just gone.
You sent me a rack attack on Steam, I saw.
I did, yeah, well, because you saw me, you roasted me for playing Dawn of War, and then I...
Oh yeah,
Dude,
what?
I-
I was so confused that like Afterbirth Plus came out, and then it was like Rob's playing Warhammer 40k Dawn of War for some reason.
Well, what happened was I played like 2 runs of Apollyon, and I was like, yeah, this sucks. And then I... so, but having played it today, I'm having a great time, actually.
I'm extremely salty that I did like Greedier mode runs, and my first run was so good. I was like, "Yo, what's the big idea? This is supposed to be hard?"
Yeah, it's supposed to be difficult, right?
And
When
then
you do it again, it's like, fuck you!
I killed myself because I didn't have as much invincibility as I thought on a demon judgment, and then every subsequent Greedier mode run was like, "Hey, I know you want to play as Isaac. Your first item room is like Butterbean." Oh, come on. What am I gonna do with Butterbean?
Hold on.
But
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
really loving Ipecac and Firemind now that Firemind tears also hurt you. I think that's that's real positive.
Well, it's actually,
Not to be salty.
Apollyon would be really good in Greedier mode, wouldn't he? Theoretically?
Yeah, I mean, you'd still have
can
to
suck
buy the
multiple
item
items?
from the shop to suck it, so you
Right,
still have
right.
to spend money, but could be good.
You guys see these asshole chests that turn into spike chests just before you touch them?
Yeah.
I was being real mad about that on stream today.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't think we really needed that, but alright.
The first
just bad design.
the first time that happened, I was like, "Ooh, that's pretty cool." And the next time it happened, I was like, "Oh, fuck off!" Like, I don't want this.
It's just I don't know. Like, I get where they're coming from. But
It's a
like,
mimic.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, it's not good, right? Because it's like, hey, let's teach the player how to save a run if they're in trouble. Exploit all the resources on the floor. oh wait, actually sometimes it'll just end your run. So like, why though? Why?
It's that troll engine, man. Knows no bounds.
Apparently, it's gonna have tails. Like that's how they're gonna change it.
That'll be better.
Yeah, which
just watch
I'm
the
okay
chain.
with.
You can watch the chain. If it's to the left side, that means it's alive.
I hope that's how they do it. Actually, that would be pretty fun.
Well, they've already put in like 15 Nintendo items, so they shouldn't worry too much about putting like one Bandai Namco item in.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question for you guys. Is Navi from Zelda? Is that a
From Zelda? I
Yeah.
thought they were a Dota team.
Yeah, well, they're that too.
Rob, you're talking about Navy?
I'm not talking
Navi?
about Navy.
It's
Yeah,
a
Navi, yeah.
Navy.
Is that an Afterbirth Plus item or is it
Yes.
an Afterbirth? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, she's in too now. Are they gonna add more things from Ocarina of Time? Because I'm all for that, honestly.
Macarena of Time.
Macarena.
That's a good Photoshop.
Hey, Macarena of Time.
Macarena of Time.
Macarena.
I apologize for using Mama Mega on this floor. I am hating it right now. It's awful.
Yeah.
The flashing light, I mean.
Just void it, man.
I don't have Void. We're playing as Eden.
Just void it anyway.
So.
Mama Mega, here I go again. Please don your protective glasses.
Did I ever show you guys Mamma Mia, the movie that I made in college?
You
I think
showed
you
me,
did
yes.
at some point.
We've had viewing parties on several occasions.
It's a good time.
I liked the one about death better.
Yeah, that one's real bad. That one's like the worst thing.
Mama Mega is the one where you do that dance, right? You do a choreographed dance.
Yeah,
Remember?
maybe
I
choreographed
remember
dance,
that.
yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
Fuck it, dude. Just kill me. See if I care.
Oh, and Cam's in it, I think.
Yep, Cam is in it.
Yeah, Cam's in it. I miss Cam.
Cam's wearing like a pink thong in it.
Cam would be the ultimate wild card for the NLSS if Josh could never come back for some reason.
You know, it's funny because it's funny that Josh items became a thing because like back in the day,
Were they Cam items?
Yeah, our group had Cam items because Cam would be like, what is the child slide? The fuck is
Child
the child
slide?
slide? They're like, what the hell are you? What item are you looking at? And it would turn out to be Twisted Spoon.
The child slide.
No
It's
sense
the
of
child slide,
perspective.
Yeah.
The tiniest slide you've ever seen.
So I've always thought of that item as the child slide ever since Cam.
Not quite a fork. Not quite a spoon.
Gentleman
Something
of the moment.
altogether different. A fapoon.
Why
I
are you
have
bullying us, Rob?
So many one makes you larger pills right now.
Oh, dude. I can't believe that it's worked out like this, but I had like a run where I took maybe 7 or 8 one makes you larger. And then Kate had one last night in our co-op runs. She got like 10 one makes you smallers. And she was so
Weird.
small, like you couldn't even... You know sometimes like a pill will drop right at a door? She was small enough that she could sneak around the pill without accidentally picking it up.
That's hilarious.
It
It's
was-
really funny the hitbox scales that well.
It was
Yeah.
otherworldly.
Have you noticed Host Hat shows up a shitload more than it used to also?
I have
They
seen it.
rebalance that?
I have seen it.
I haven't seen. I've actually seen a lot of Ludo.
Ludo?
Yeah, but like honestly, like maybe I did like 15 runs. Like Ludo was in like 4 or 5 of them.
There's also like there's an Isaac bias, which is not actually a bias, but like
Sample size.
No, I get you.
like items seem to show up in clusters. Like you'll see the D100 like 6 times in a row, and then you'll go like 2 weeks without ever seeing it. So
Yeah.
Godhead, you forget it exists sometimes, and then it's like, oh, there it is! Exciting, let's get it a few runs in a row.
yeah, I've had times where like I got Mega twice in a row, and I'm just like, you guys, come on now.
Just give me runs where I have Epic Fetus over and over again. That's all I want in my life. Frankly. Oh God! Frankly, Mingli. Oh sweet Jesus. See, cause like people are like, oh, it's boring having the overpowered items. Like, nah, yo, give me the overpowered all day. I'm with it.
Just every run be Brimstone Mom's Knife.
Fuck yeah! I remember the old Wrath of the Lamb days.
It
That
really
was
was
great.
like 50% of the time.
Yeah, seriously.
And then it was 50% guppy every time.
I'd say we're still in that era, honestly.
Yeah, I've been guppy like 3 times today.
I really like, whose idea was it on the show that was like...
That's good! 27 months in a row, anything for you!
That was like, 3 guppy items gives you the ability to fly, and 4 gives you full guppy. I liked that.
Me and Austin were spitballing that around.
You guys...
Wait, did I not mute myself when I did that?
You were like 50-50.
Oh, rats.
So when you want to mute yourself, you don't, and when you don't, you do?
I'm sorry. I tried to.
Not the end of the world, it's just confusing.
You make a good point.
What the fuck?
So I'm sorry, what was your question?
Well, it's like the guppy transformation shows up so much, and I am like loath to nerf anything in the game because, and the community is exactly the same way. They're like, don't fucking, every item that gets touched gets nerfed. There's never a buff, right? Like, or there's rarely a buff. So I can understand their hesitance, but I do think guppy shows up so much that it like dominates all of the flavor of the run. So 3 guppy items giving you the ability to fly, and 4 giving you the actual guppy synergies seems cool to me.
And then 5, you get super flies, which are bigger.
Yeah, 5 like
cool.
double hive mind or something.
Well, it'd be cool if like the transformations. I don't know. Here's like a potential nerf that isn't really a nerf exactly, but is kind of.
All right, I don't like it already.
Well, okay, so like, how about this? How about you can only have 1 transformation at a time?
Okay.
And make it somehow more viable to kind of shoot for the other transformations, because I don't know, it just seems to me that like you kind of just happen upon transformations, whereas guppy you can really kind of shoot for it, you know what I mean? You know,
sort of.
whereas the other ones less so. Like you get I mean I got the syringe one today.
Yo,
It's called spun.
yeah, you look for spun. Don't get it twisted.
Spun. No, yeah, but spun is one of them. But like I don't know, like the bob ones, like you can't really like mess with the RNG to get closer to bob. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get the bookworm one on every run now too, if there's a library.
What is?
I don't know.
Book one?
What is?
Yeah,
bookworm?
that's one of the 2 new ones.
Oh,
I don't know what it does. You get like a monocle. I guess you pick up like 4 or 5 books or something.
Oh fuck! I should have picked them up instead of avoiding them. Shit, dude, I had no idea. Rip me.
I mean, I guess I agree, but at the same time, like, I don't know how you do that exactly, because it would really screw the whole, like, re-rolling your run thing up.
Yeah.
Bookworm, you get dope tiers.
Oh, do you? Alright. I had so many tiers I couldn't tell what was going on.
Yeah, see, that's the only time I've ever gotten a transformation that isn't guppy. It's been that situation where it's like, oh, I broke the game and I have no idea what this transformation does.
Like, half of them are just bad. Well, not
really.
bad. That's not fair, actually. But a lot of them do, like, the same thing. Like, Seraphim and Beelzebub are basically the same, except Beelzebub means that enemy flies now become your flies. For, like, the 3 enemies in the game that create flies, that's pretty dope.
That sounds pretty awful. Especially since you're going to be getting it late, right? Like, so...
Yeah, usually, because it takes 3 fly-based items. So usually you get it on, like, the chest.
Right, yeah. That sounds awful.
I just think, like, I'm not mad that Guppy's powerful, because it's fun, but I am, like... Sometimes I'm, like, becoming Guppy, like, every second run. Dude, look at the range increase when I have Taurus active. It goes up 0.01 per second. No, 0.01 per tick for, like, 1,000 ticks. What is happening there?
You gotta get the match to get all those ticks off.
This is ridiculous.
I'm really fucking excited for the mod support, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Because, like, Antibirth, like, did a lot with, I guess, not mod support. Or at least not as much as you have now. So, like,
I mean, all the support really means is there's some tools that make it a little bit more convenient. I don't think there was not support before, the way they're framing it exactly. It just was more of a pain in the ass. Yeah, but, like, when it works, it's going to have Workshop, right? Like, I mean, the Workshop is already open right now, but the mods just kind of... Apparently, they don't work. But... I think turn it on didn't do anything. Yeah.
I mean, I saw there was a comment from, like, one of the Anti-Birth developers that was like, just so you know, the way that mods are set up, there's no way that we can bring Anti-Birth into Afterbirth Plus.
And they said some more brutal words as well.
Yeah.
In addition to that, I don't know if you saw that. Part of it.
I heard of it, at least.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's, you know, the Binding of Isaac Civil War. Which is great for the community, because, you know, segmented viewership works for Call of Duty.
Who's talking in the fucking NLSS crew chat?
Yeah, get out of there.
Yeah, what the fuck? Who the fuck is
Who the fuck is talking in the NLSS?
Yeah. No, but I don't know. Like, I didn't get to play Afterbirth, but I watched a good deal of it, and it does seem like they do some really transformative things, in my opinion, which is cool. But I am really liking Void. Void is real fun. So, I don't know. I know that, like, everybody's, like, split in the community right now. Like,
Yeah.
Is Afterbirth better? Is, you know, Afterbirth Plus better?
I don't know why you gotta pick a side. You can play them both.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see why it has to be a big deal. I guess because you're paying for Afterbirth Plus, but I don't know.
Right, but you're paying, like, not very much in this game.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, like, for me, workshop support is... I would pay $5 for workshop support, to be honest with you. Because I play a lot of games with workshop support, and I use it heavily.
Yeah.
Like games that have workshop support, I could just sit in the fucking workshop for 10 days trying to figure out, like, oh, what kind of mod do I want to play with? And just click a button and it works.
All Skyrim ladies have big boobs.
Yeah, that's all my mods for Skyrim. Is just if you add multiple big boob mods, they just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, they stack up.
Every cabbage is now 2 cabbages, except when you pick it up, it plays "We Are Number One."
Dude, the cabbage mod, that's what I need. I haven't done a cabbage mark in years.
Mm-hmm. Well, as long as you don't raw dog it, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I do raw dog it. Why wouldn't I raw dog it?
We had
never wanna raw dog
that's
a
what a
cabbage?
gardener would say, man.
Yeah.
A concerned gardener? Rafe Fiennes and Rachel Weisz in The Concerned Gardener?
What if I raw Norbert?
That was a joke for you, Robert.
No, I got you.
The 2005 film of the similar name.
I enjoyed it. I still
The
enjoy it.
Sisters Viz. This is the second time I fought these.
Good luck, dude.
Yeah. People are salty about that. I mean, I played that. I only fought them once, but it didn't seem that bad. Or are people angry about it?
It's like a double cage, I guess.
And they
Yeah.
roll so fast.
They actually, yeah, I did get hit multiple times from.
Oh, okay. Yep, this is
rolls.
bullshit. Yep, this is total bullshit.
I
Okay,
also
I'm probably just dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, people are saying that needs a nerf, apparently.
Alright. Fuck this.
I did have Ludo when I was fighting it, so I think that might make it easier in that
They
way.
spit out like 15 of those 4-way laser dudes, and then
Right.
they like went across the screen and took up the top half of the screen, and then they all fired at the same time. It was just like, all right, I'm dead. The end.
They do suck one another, which is pretty fun. I don't know if you guys are
I
aware
hate
of that.
rolling enemies. You can never dodge them properly. They're always faster than you.
Yeah.
Ludo.
I don't like them either.
Yeah, sometimes you get 4 of them on the Greedier mode as well. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm being too negative, because I'm actually like, man, can't wait till we finish playing Astroneer tonight. I can play more Afterbirth Plus, you know, experiment some more. There are some things, though, where I'm like Greedier mode is so hard if you don't get a DPS upgrade first.
Yeah.
It just requires more holding R, and that's like the thing I didn't want.
It's one of those things where I'm glad that I'm not only doing Isaac on YouTube.
Pardon me,
anymore,
is
and
this,
that-
you know, don't some tweet me, Robert.
I'm just saying, you know, like I'm glad that people don't expect Isaac out of me anymore, because I would not want to do greedier mode with all the characters. you know?
Yeah.
Like I would not look forward to that.
I'm, on the other hand, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to doing Greedier mode as Maggie about 40 times until I just get like chaos in the shop and then brimstone in the first item room, and then even then it'll be like a 75-25 chance. But
And what that underscores is that what we like about Isaac is, in terms of difficulty, isn't necessarily skill-based dexterity stuff. It's creatively thinking about the items and the situation you're in. So when the difficulty goes up, I think we would rather have to make more intelligent choices than just be better at dodging.
well, like, and the Greedier
Does that make
thing,
sense?
I agree with you 100%. And what takes it one step further for Greedier mode is that no matter how good you are, like if your damage is, let's say, 4.2, you can't kill the enemies fast enough. Which means that you have to, you will get swarmed. And eventually, no matter how good you are at dodging, the swarm's gonna get you, right? So, in order to make Greedier work, you have to step on the button. Stepping on the button hurts you, so to stay alive, eventually you're gonna need to buy red hearts. Buying red hearts costs money, and Greedier mode gives you less money. So now you're you're robbing your future self so that your current self can get just the ability to not automatically die.
It's like losing a deal with the devil. It changes the whole trajectory.
I'm sad because I eat.
No, it's a vicious cycle. Yeah.
Yes.
You can't sneak an Austin Powers quote by me, mister. Unless it's from Gold Member.
I think that was from Gold Member, wasn't it?
No, it's from The Spy Who Shagged Me.
You are correct.
They added Bird's Eye into this. It's Ghost Pepper.
Oh, no. I don't want to eat those.
The item is pretty good,
Makes you shoot flame tears. I mean, they didn't add it. It's just a coincidence, but it's just kind of funny. It's good. I like that item.
Look, I'm not saying that I know how to balance a hard greed mode. I'm just saying I wasn't asking for a hard greed mode. I don't think I have to take ownership for the design decisions. I didn't even know that there was gonna be a hard greed mode until the pre-launch day post, to be honest with you.
I would have rather had it go for more levels and have the stakes go up higher than have it be just harder on the same 6 floors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like make it harder in terms of the enemies and the waves, but make it give you more money. And then, you become more powerful as it goes along. But the other problem with that is that, if you...
Or breaking.
If you just get the D20, you just win anyway, so...
Yeah, that's true.
It's complicated.
I guess I want it to be a race to the top instead of a race to the bottom, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you're saying you want to drain the swamp.
Give the player more autonomy instead of less.
Give the player more swamps.
To choose from, yes. Different tracks of greed mode would actually be awesome.
Yeah.
Make it be there's how in Mortal Kombat you select which tower you want to climb.
Right,
You could do greed mode 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'd each have their own track that you go down.
That'd be pretty cool.
I would have rather done that, I think.
And then when you complete greed mode, you get coins, and you use those coins to open caskets.
Yes! Exactly right!
And then it's a fighting game.
That was actually my favorite thing about the newer Mortal Kombats. I love the coin crypt. As well does Austin, I know.
Yeah. He's
a
big fan of the cryptic coins. Generally.
I'm actually
also, get rid of Eden tokens. We don't need them anymore. They need to be gone.
Yeah.
I agree on that.
I feel bad because, this is how I understand what privilege is. Because people were like, I don't have enough Eden tokens. And I'm like, why do you not have enough Eden tokens? I have 700. Why didn't you play the game for, 1,800 hours when it first came out so you could take advantage of this?
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of those. I'm actually excited because one thing that I've always wanted in Isaac is a mod where it's think of
the ladies have bigger boobs.
Right, yeah, where the ladies have I want Maggie to have sagging tits
Hell
that
yeah.
she drags behind her.
Saggy.
Maggie's a baby, dude.
Yeah, exactly, saggy. Yeah. Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Saggy too dope.
Yeah. But no, I've always wanted a custom character creator, in a way that think of it as the dagger thing from Elder Scrolls, old Elder Scrolls games or whatever. One is a negative, one is a positive type of deal. I would love that. I think that would be fun. I think you could balance it too.
We spitballed that shit back on Magic years ago.
I know.
Of how they would give you limited finite resources to attribute to different items, and as you put them in, you use up your attribute points. I don't know why I'm saying attribute so strangely today.
Actually, that would be dope. Yeah, they give you 20 points to pick up items or something like that.
Right. Or stats too. You could also because some of the characters have low speed or low tier rate or whatever, so you could use that to lower your shit.
It's I kind of like the ass back or bass backwards challenge because it's doing an Eden start, except instead of getting 2 items, you get 10. But the principal problem with that challenge is if you make it through 2 floors, you're like, oh, I'm good. I think at least from the one time that I've done it, it was okay, I beat Mega Satan, I beat enough of Shoal to get to the exit, and I used a stars card to teleport out of the Sister Viz fight. Now I have 28 damage on the basement 2, and all I have to do is beat
Right.
Monstro to win the game. So
New seams, man. New seams.
new seams.
No seams. I died as Azazel.
You lose items on Bass Ackwards?
Yeah, that's the point. You start super, well, not super overpowered. You start,
I did the whole
Harder.
challenge and I didn't even know I lost items.
it's just playing a run backwards, yeah.
Well, I didn't know, I was like, where do the items leave you, though? I did get missing, though, and it just didn't work. But I was getting, mad powerful floor after floor.
That's weird.
I want to know when they're gonna add missing no to Pokemon finally. Just embrace it. You know what I mean?
You should add it to Pokemon Go, but then,
Yeah, that'd be great.
if you catch it, your iCloud just releases all your private photos out in the public domain.
The Watch Dogs 2 Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
They call it Deoxys. DDoS Ox. There's a
Yeah,
joke
there
in
it-
Oh, no, I
see
got
it.
you. I like it. Yeah,
Sorry.
I appreciate it. I mean, it would have been better if you used the Gen 1 Pokemon, because everybody's gonna be like, who played after Red and Blue? Man, Pokemon
Yeah.
sucked after that.
I
You
mean,
know they have
that's...
an ice cream cone Pokemon.
Don't do an impression of me. Yo, Ice Cream Cone Pokemon is stupid, though.
No, I completely agree. Also,
As
there's
is
a T-Rex.
Garbodor.
What?
Yeah. No, Garbodor I like. I don't know. People give Garbodor shit. I like Garbodor. Because it's not that much different from Muck or Grimer. It's the same thing.
How do you
Is that-
not like Garbodor?
He's got Garb in his name.
He's a bag of garbage. Yeah, what he said.
Maybe
you
it's
guys
just...
can hear me? Fuck,
This is-
I'm
this
so
is amazing.
sorry. Okay, you know what it is? Is I don't
so
have the
good.
hotkeys set up.
Oh,
That's,
man.
yeah, alright, apologies. I thought, yeah, sorry, since I reformatted it, reset the hotkeys up.
There's a goo pile as a Gen 1 Pokemon. Well, I'm not a
You mean
huge
Muck.
fan of Muck or Grimer.
I like Grimer a lot more.
I mean, Geodude is also just a rock with arms, and then when he gets, to his next evolution, he's a rock with arms and legs. So,
No, if you want to piss off Pokemon fans, tell them that
do.
Klefki sucks because he's a fucking key ring. And then I bet you're already gonna have it in chat as I say this. It's like, actually, this is based on Japanese mythology about a vile spirit that steals your car keys at night. And so it's actually like totally like a real thing, and you shouldn't think it's stupid.
I don't appreciate the, whoa, what is this? I don't appreciate the incredibly smarmy voice that you use there, but everything else about that I liked a great deal.
All right, fair enough. Yeah.
Can I
Fuck
make a
off,
Pokemon
Rob.
about that Korean mythology that your fan will fall on you in the night?
Is that a thing?
Oh, Nick, you don't want to go down this road. Trust
I
me.
don't?
As somebody who's been down this road more times and, can apparently not learn his own lesson.
I had no idea.
Don't start the fan death argument. That's not me saying it's real, because that would be
Wait,
ridiculous.
people think it's real?
Yes.
I think it's real.
There are smart people who
Are there?
believe it. Yeah, there's Korean professors who are like, I mean,
Wait, hold on.
there are some Korean professors who are like, come on, guys. But there are smart professionals in Korea that are like, don't leave your fan on at night; it'll kill you. Here's the things that I know: germs cause disease. We are not merely punished by the gods for our sins, and that leads to, bad things happening to us. But also, if you leave your fan on at night, it will chop up the oxygen molecules, and you won't be able to breathe them anymore, because it's not O2 anymore, it just becomes O.
I
Wait,
thought the
is
fan
that
falls
really
on you.
what it is?
There's multiple consensus.
Has it evolved to keep with the times?
There's the fan blades are so sharp they chop up oxygen molecules. There's if your door is perfectly sealed, then you can quickly overheat, or alternatively go into hypothermia because your room will get so cold.
That's hilarious.
I don't want to rag on it. As I said,
Why not?
because I've been down this lonely road more times than I'd like to admit. But I mean, it is it's a country-held belief. It is not there's two people in Korea that believe in fan death. Fan death is you're raised from a young age to be don't leave your fan on at night, it could kill you. The same. It's the like a old wives' tale. Like, go ahead.
Sorry, no. You continue. I just wanted to rain stick while you were talking.
Like the old wives' tale that cold water boils faster. It's that, but like applied to mortality. It's just like something that's gone, a myth that's gone out of control, and now like
that's ridiculous.
It is silly, I think,
that's,
at least.
That's insane.
Perhaps this is anecdotal, but I've left my fan on like every night for the last 10 years, pretty much. So I'm still here.
Yeah, but then like you're playing with fire.
I know.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't kill you immediately. Well, okay, hold on. Now, let's all things being equal and fair. Are there any ridiculous like rituals or superstitions that Americans or North Americans have that I'm trying to think of?
I was trying to think of some stuff like that. There's got to be some, and I'm
step
sure.
on a crack, you break your mother's back.
Well,
but
nobody believes.
No, yeah, exactly.
Maybe you
don't walk under a ladder.
Well, I mean,
I was terrified of that when I was a kid.
But that's just walking under a ladder is just dangerous, though. Like, why? If you could walk next to the ladder, that's probably safer, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of those superstitions that was born of the idea of kids just shouldn't do this, so let's give them a really overly hyperbolic thing that'll happen to them, so they just won't do it.
I mean, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
I'm superstitious.
Oh, it's
actually.
like, I don't even know what that means.
That
it's
means
like
you're like above stition?
Or
Yeah,
it's superstitious, but about like old Toyotas.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. Knocking on wood not to jinx your... Yeah, I mean, I guess... But see, that doesn't...
Oh, what about Christianity? You can't say that! Are you crazy? 42.3% of America believes in actual ghosts.
Is that true? Well, what's the sample size here?
Well, yeah, I want to see like a source for that, which is impossible because if you place a link in chat, you'll be timed out. But
can we define what actual ghost means? Because if you believe in heaven, you believe in spirits.
Well, but that doesn't necessarily mean you believe in ghosts, right? Outside of the Holy Ghost.
I kind of think it does, but
I don't know. Like, I think that if you phrase the question, "Do you believe that ghosts exist?" you could get like 40-60.
I mean, I could see that, but then I'm also very cynical. So like, you know what I mean? Like
my mom said she saw a ghost from the Civil War in her old apartment.
That's pretty cool. What was he like?
Was it just a soldier, or was it like, Stonewall Jackson or something? Because that would be like
some guy with a mustache and an old ass hat with like a musket or something standing in the hallway.
Is it possible that was just some old guy with a musket and mustache? Like, some guy?
It's like a Jumanji situation.
No, because he was gone right after that. He didn't stick around.
I don't know. Like, it's one of those things too, where like I don't know, like people believe in ghosts, and then the people who believe in ghosts are afraid of ghosts. But I always wondered, like, why would you be afraid of ghosts, right? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. But also, the point that I'm trying to make is that like most people aren't really bad people, right? So why would a ghost be bad? You know
because
what I'm
we
saying?
think they might be malevolent. We fear what we don't understand.
Yeah, but like the dude you're walking past on the street in New York City might be malevolent. Like probably.
But we understand
more
that
likely.
he's human.
Right,
we can relate
that's what I'm
that he's human. We go, okay, I understand how this guy functions. He's not like corporeally ethereal. Excuse me, I had a little vacation.
Like Kate and I had this moment. We were in downtown Vancouver. This is like 2 years ago now, and there was a man who was obviously disturbed on a mental level. We were walking by him. I swear to God, he stomped both his feet on the sidewalk and went, "It's earthquake time!" And then, obviously, you're like,
was it earthquake?
this guy's out of his mind, right? But the thing is, we live in the Pacific Northwest. What are the odds of there being an earthquake, within 5 seconds of him saying that? Really low, but probably higher than in a lot of other places on the planet. Like, it conceivably could have happened, and you wouldn't be like, oh, come on, right?
He's making a low percentage play. What, like when you call Guppy's head
Exactly
before you go into the
correct.
restroom.
And I related to him on that level. He was
Well, it's like one of those. It's like those things like when every couple of years there's a group of like religious or superstitious people who are like, well, the world's gonna end on the 21st of November.
Yeah, Harold Camping finally did kick it off though.
Well, but it's one of those things. Is like eventually they're gonna be right, and then people are gonna be like, oh my God, he's the next Messiah.
18th time's the charm,
the next
Yeah,
Queen Amidala.
Exactly, yeah.
But, like, I was thinking, even if an earthquake had happened, I wouldn't have been like, that guy has supernatural powers, because that's just ridiculous. But think of it from that guy's perspective. He's gonna go through the rest of his life thinking he has the ability to create earthquakes. That's gonna make him, like, the king of the hobos, especially if anybody witnessed it in the first place. They'd be like, you know, you better be nice to me or I'm gonna call the earthquake spirits down again. He's gonna
I think
become...
he needs a witness, yeah.
You know that Louis C.K. bit where he's like, his friend calls him and he's like, oh, hey, I'm getting on the plane now, and he's like, I don't really give a shit. Like, I hope you die. I hope the plane crashes and you die. And he's like, what? I want you to apologize. What if that actually happened? How would you feel? He's like, are you kidding me? I would happily sacrifice your life to know that I have that power. Are you kidding? Definitely.
I would apologize.
I wouldn't.
For my own sake, I would apologize, because if you died, I'd live with that guilt for the rest of my life that I said that as a joke.
Yeah, but
I'd be
now you know.
pissed, because I'd be like, as I'm dying, I'd be like, fuck.
Got him.
The story's gonna be less about my death and more about
Yep.
Nick calling his shot Babe Ruth style.
That's a good point, yeah.
How are your runs going?
I've already finished my run.
I would end whenever. We could just continue this later. I'm having a good run, but I'll do it later.
So, we can move on to RedOut then. I think Michael A. Fox is going to join us, and
Sweet.
we'll see you shortly.
Excellent. You know, I haven't checked if that game runs yet. Let me check that.
What are you, an empathetic human? I don't know. For some reason, we treat traveling by aircraft like with more gravity than any other travel
Honestly,
means.
I
You're
don't
like way
anymore.
more likely to die in a car.
I know.
There were...
But yet, we were so, like, superstitious because we know if you're going to die on that plane, it's going to be really traumatic.
Yeah.
There
Well,
was like
I mean,
a time when I treated flying like that, but I'm not like that anymore. Getting on a plane is just like getting on a bus.
Yeah.
Like Michael A. Fox is going to join us for that.
Oh,
one.
Austin, you have RedOut as well?
I do.
I did
Said I was
not
gonna
know
play
this.
it, you nerd.
Hello?
We're still waiting for Rob to buy it.
Oh yeah, Rob, you
You
gonna buy
know,
RedOut?
I hate you all, actually, though.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Oh,
Hey, Ryan, you're a duty head.
got him.
You beat me to it.
You had an hour, Nick.
I was talking about superstition.
I thought you guys were talking about earthquakes.
Same
Talking
thing.
about that too. Yeah.
I asked my chat what you guys were talking about. Oh, they're like, talking about anti-birth, ghosts, and earthquakes. And I was like, sounds like the NLSS to me.
do you believe in ghosts, Austin?
No. Do you think
Why do you
are
say
good?
it like that?
Why do you say it like
No,
that?
Nick's mom saw a Civil War era ghost in her apartment.
Uh-oh.
I think the ghost got it.
No.
Yeah,
It's I
yeah,
changed the
there's a ghost.
resolution, and it changed the resolution across all 3 of my monitors.
Nice.
So now every single monitor is running in 720p.
No.
Yeah,
It is
you wanna hear
running-
Well, they were running in 720p with like, but they weren't really running in 720p. There was just a 720p sized square surrounded by blackness in the middle of every single monitor. But now it's good.
Sweet.
Goodish.
Rob,
Oh,
you don't
it's-
like more maps?
Artemis, Jeff led Merciless Merc and hit ashore for the 40 months. Just want to.
No, I haven't unlocked more maps than that. But I mean, I have a lot. I have the. Yeah.
Enough for a
Yeah.
show, probably.
All right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
I
take
gotta
a.
do is shoutouts.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, right,
get
yeah.
This one out of here, and okay. It's less ridiculous.
Hey,
Sheriff
Fox, that was
Norway.
Norway.
Excuse me.
Norway's great.
Sheriff Norway, trusty old Norway. Now, Sheriff Narwhal, trusty old Patches, Two Sicilies, T-Postick, OG Burner, Shrobro, I'm Concept, Sammy R 2006, Ghostlex, Spiderfrog 93, Kujast, Very Fieri, Crybin, Heated Expert, Barrows Boy, Rezuet, TR4E3, Ghost Ayami, a boy named Subaru, Guy with Pasta, Funk Fusion TV Action Band, Grath, Americant, that's Corey, hello Corey, the 9-bit Dragon Naoa, Zelda, Alendria, Mendelssohn, one of the most underrated composers, Shlomo122, What's My Age Again 182, Scatmandu, Ghost43V4, Wilma95, Lord Harkon, Jones, Sergeant Fappington's Dandy Guy in Space, Main Pain, D86N, The Girl in the Fireplace, Elendil, Kazia X, Calstry X, Cheese Monkey, Sketchy H, Fake Cum Salesman,
I remember that guy.
Bakers.
Brazen Bow Tie, Screenflareg, or Screenflare GG. Farfid Nuggin, Isaac Daddy, Midshade 7, Big Cooter, Vensa, Dank Kush 69420, Grabble 17, Midshade 7, Math Teachers Donking, Think Fast, Crazy Guy MGD, Weasley 001, Rollin' Off Bro, Dax
Ridiculous.
007, GG Fonz, Hip Hop Soul 21, Noah.com, Seeker, One Punch Shrimp, Merciless Mark, Cyndaqueef, Saberuin, Mayu, I Wanna Come in Dan Giesling. I swear that they subscribe like once a day with the
how do
same
they-
name.
Like you shout them out multiple weeks in the same month. I hear those names constantly.
TZM Destiny, Captain Trash, Reverend 206, Tan and Jan, and Sinister Broccoli. Thanks for the subscriptions.
Holy fuck! Wait, you just got through subscriptions. You have to do bits now.
And then on bits, CTB, Kuit, Delta, Twitchy, Kangaroosta again, Anonymous, Delta, Disco Gypsy Fish, Indian Deed, Kilted Wonder, Delta, Anonymous, Delta. Thank you for the subscriptions.
Did you
and
start
the
getting
bits.
like 5 times more subscribers than you ever have?
This is what has happened now that, like, you know, it's a finger curls on the monkey's paw. You're like,
Right.
I wish that Ryan would start using Streamlabs. And then the monkey's paw is like, all right, but now it recognizes resubscriptions.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not like complaining. It's just it's wild.
Yeah, it's a wild time. Oh, so
I don't-
Salvi almost had the pyramid.
Glad you started using
read all of
Streamlabs.
those subscriptions to the tune of Ocean Man by Ween?
Dude, despite hearing that 20 times, well, actually probably like 80 times yesterday, I can't sing it. I don't know the words.
This is a weird song.
Don't.
Any song with the word imbibed in it is going to be a weird song.
I will leave.
Fox, are you over your jet lag yet?
Bring me to
Yeah,
the land.
Take
I
me
went
to the land.
I went to do some family stuff and I picked up a bit of a cold there. So,
Mm.
Oh,
but you know,
rip.
otherwise I'm feeling pretty good.
You got a Norwegian bug.
No, it's like it happened like a day or two after I got back. After I got over the jet lag, then I got sick.
Mm.
Would you say that you are currently Ouijan?
We the Norwegian man.
Sorry.
I like
Okay.
to Norwegian with you.
So how are we doing? Am I inviting you guys?
Yeah,
to online
invite
lobby?
me, Rob.
Yeah.
All right.
Private lobby.
Private Joby.
That's
the
nastiest thing.
You guys don't have power ups, right?
Robert.
Yeah, like one.
What, you want me to do pure race or regular race?
Yeah, just race.
Regular race, all right. All right, race it is. 3 laps sound good.
Robert.
I'm gone.
You're not allowed to set it up. You just gotta send him messages.
Google.
This is like when you go over to your friend's house who's really into craft beer. And he's like, what do you like? You like a porter? You like a nice little smoky IPA? What kind of hops do you like? Do you like Citra hops or regular? They're just like, kind of one beer, please,
Can I have a
Barkley? Yeah.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Hi, I'm Dally. 2 months. Bleeding Toast. 10 months. Thank you, boys.
Can you please have some respect for this show?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it at the end. Why is it not letting me accept the invite though?
Nick.
Kangaroosta
That's
gave me
catchy.
like a bajillion fucking bits today.
Somebody's got to check on that man. Or woman.
He's a wild
I'm
lady.
gonna drown in all those coins.
Yeah.
What
Hey,
class
hey.
of ship are you using here, Robert?
Class 1.
Class 1.
Oh, I have class 2 set. I gotta change it.
Yeah. I think just for the sake of it, we should use class 1s.
Class 1 it is. Oh, it's all
Yeah.
like green.
Wait, I don't like
Yeah.
this. I gotta pick a different car.
It's the most vomit-inducing green I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
What's the good one again?
Stradale.
Nostradamble.
Oh, that is what I'm using.
I'm using a pod racer, and so is Austin. Yeah.
Human ostrich. 2 years, almost. A year and a half. Gotta shut that out.
All right, Team Lunaire versus Team Original Xbox logo versus Team like Flag of Malaysia.
Have you guys never played this on the show?
No, it's the first time
We-
ever.
We played it on a no NLSS.
If we ever played it on the NLSS, Malf would know that you have to ready up before we can launch the game.
I was trying. The interface here is not
Robo now.
There we go.
Your mic sounds a little
Interface.
fucked up or something, Fox.
Insert oil into my freeze port.
Yo, in Holy Mountain, there's a part where like there's like a lady talking and there's a giant mechanical vagina and he's like, yes, caress the mechanical vagina.
Do I sound okay now? I am robot.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Is it worth watching Holy Mountain?
Yeah, if you want to get like a contact high, fuck yeah, absolutely.
I really
It's
liked
weird. It's
Hodorowski's
super weird.
Dune. Like that documentary was dope, despite knowing nothing about him.
Yeah, like
all the controls to this game.
it's just right trigger and X.
You gotta
and
like
E or
duck
something.
when you go down things.
I'm assuming that there's also gonna be like just terrible bitrate.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
probably. Also,
I
my
remember-
frame rate is terrible.
It looked better than I thought it would actually after the fact.
Yeah,
Better
Well, I
than
mean-
Rocket League?
it's got the background stuff of stuff, you know.
Nice.
That's a good statement.
Yeah, you know.
The bitrate is garbage. All right, that's sensible. I can actually up that, and we'll see. Like I think I got it on 3,000. That might not be enough. We can try like 5.
I thought they cap you at 3,500. That was the official Twitch cap.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
what I had
3,500.
heard.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks for this game. Like,
That's what I set mine to, and I just stuck it there as long as possible.
chat, compare my bitrate to Nick's bitrate, and then tell me if it's worth adding the extra 500 at the cost of a
Yeah.
stream restart.
You actually, if you're using Studio, you don't need to restart the stream anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think this guy uses?
Oh, you changed over from XSplit?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's good to know for the
Oh.
future.
Oh, rip frame rate, dude.
They recommend 3,500, but you can go over.
You can? It used to be a law. It was
Yeah,
a
that
rule.
used to be a hard cap.
Cut your nuts off the second you go over 3,500.
Well,
one
that's
invite
just
you to
because
the
they
Twitch
didn't have the hardware, but now that they got bits to back it.
Oh, the bits made all the difference.
The bits,
All right, well
the
that's it.
bits,
I'm gonna
the
enable bits and up my bitrate.
Worked for me.
Yuck, 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 yuck. How do I forgot how to use boost. Oh, A. Yeah, that'll.
It's the A button. Probably one of the first buttons anyone tests to do anything on a controller.
Oh, that's
I'm
why
using
I'm
the
keeping
correct
up with
trigger.
you, because you forgot how to boost.
Yeah.
I've been boosting, but I ain't keeping up.
Are you at least getting through?
I mean, yeah, I'm going. I'm hitting every corner. That's probably
new
why.
personal lap boost moon record.
Hey, Foxy Mouthboy.
Yeah.
The right stick gives you like strafey powers.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
important.
Ryan is just like in the lead by a million.
Ryan spent like 18 years playing Podrick Gotham Racing and was like top 14 in the
Podrick
Road?
Gotham?
Podrick
Yeah.
Gotham.
Podrick Gotham? Podrick Payne Gotham?
That's the name of my butler.
Podrick? That's a great butler name.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Squire name, so butlers and squires are pretty similar.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
It's like a squire for life.
Dude, as soon as you said Squire, I changed my sub sound to be like those royal trumpets when the king like enters the courtyard or something. And somebody subbed at that exact moment. It was beautiful.
That works out well.
Well, fun game, you guys. Like, if
Some
you
Game of
ever
Thrones references.
if you ever want lessons, you know who to talk to.
Shut up.
I'm trying to finish. I don't know how you guys got so far ahead.
It's always difficult to finish when Ryan's around.
Yeah.
Hi-oh.
Hey, I was always looking at you.
I'm gonna get some coffee. One
Dead in
second.
the
All right, I'm gonna up my bitrate then if I can go up to 5K.
Yeah.
Wait, I should probably like see this myself before I actually do it.
My frames.
Twitch max bitrate going past 3,500 is not advised. If your stream starts to screw up, Twitch won't be able to help you until you drop the bitrate to that safe and just max.
When is Twitch ever able to help your stream?
Yeah, Twitch isn't able to help anyone. All right, I'm upping it.
Do it.
They act like there's this fucking Twitch maintenance crew on standby for your streams. Like,
Boom, 5,000 applied. Who knows what's gonna happen now?
Up the
Either there'll be
bitrate,
dragons.
mate. All right.
I just went to 5,000, so if you want to be thick as thieves, this is the time.
Nick,
You guys
there's like a chart you should look at though for your connection speed.